Camel. Camels are a horse and got hump. Camels are an animal. It looks like a horse.
You won. That was too scary. I didn't want to get anywhere near you. What do you have to say about that? The crazy way you run. What do you think? That's what I thought.
I mean, animal. Rhino. You know about rhino? Junkinvideo.com. Rhino.
Covers the black hills of the Dakotas. And hidden under that icy blanket, field mice are stirring.
Orange.
The odds of catching anything might seem hopeless, but not to him.
In winter.
An enormous leap to catch a critter under 3 feet of snow. But how the heck did he do it?
In the winter.
He's homing in on something. But it takes immense concentration, and he needs complete quiet.
Like the whole family.
His ears can pick up the faintest scamper from beneath the snow.
The dog family.
But there's a catch.
The dog
He almost
family.
always comes up empty-handed, unless he's facing north. But how's that possible?
Fox. Sleeping.
As unbelievable as it sounds, scientists now think he's actually homing in on the magnetic field of the planet, using it to calculate and plot his trajectory. The kind of math missiles use to hit their targets. Just the slightest distraction can throw him off. But if he's got the North Pole in his sights, he's guaranteed a meal nearly 75% of the time.
Wow.
Prey numbers are down.
Do you know about wolves?
Her pack battles rival bands for what little meat they can find. Times are desperate. Some of her pack take off, trying to escape to better lives.
This guy.
Others die.
It's night time. And homeschool. Ow! It's howling.
She survives the grim year. But where her pack was a powerful 17 wolves, now she's one of just a handful left. She's at a crossroads. She doesn't want to inbreed with her own kin. To have young, she must leave what's left of her family and risk everything for a new beginning. She turns her back on the only world she's ever known, the pack. Now a lone wolf, she heads off in search of a partner, a new home.
You know what? And the winter.
Many wolves are forced to leave their families to breed, but it's the most dangerous time of their lives. Many don't survive. For the first time, she's up against the wilderness without her family by her side.
Dingo.
The dingo, icon of Australia, noble survivor in a tough land.
They run
Dogs can
fast.
go 3 weeks without a drink. They're not getting their water from a dam. They're getting their water out of blood and fat reserves they've got in their body.
A friend and protective spirit for thousands of years. The dingo has inserted himself
Dingoes.
into the ecology
Dingoes
of the type of country that they are absolutely, perfectly built for. A wild dog with a bad reputation.
Dingo's got my baby.
A threat to our families.
The two children were walking along this track when they were attacked.
And frenzied demon to our livestock.
It's a horrible death. All they want to do is kill.
But could dingoes actually be the farmer's friend?
Dingoes killed 7 out of 7 foxes within 17 days.
Do we need them to balance our environment?
We can recover threatened species and ecosystems simply by allowing the dingo to do what the dingo does.
They're always going to be treated as the enemy. I believe our only option is to destroy the dogs.
The dingo, 5,500 to 5,000 years ago.
A dog.
Sandy, black, or somewhere in between, they're all dingoes. Not far removed from their Asian wolf ancestors. Probably brought along by Indonesian seafarers as food or maybe as a hunting tool. When dingoes got to Australia, they ate for food and territory. And dingoes most likely hunted down their smaller competitor. Thylacines disappeared from mainland Australia about 3,000 years. The dingo became Australia's top predator.
Saw dingo.
People of the Western Desert.
Dingo. Tiger.
Our story begins with a tantalizing glimpse of something very special.
Tiger.
A cub, just 10 days old.
Amazing.
Wild cubs as young as this have never been filmed before.
Oh, yeah.
For their first 6 weeks, most cubs usually hide away in their dens, hardly glimpsing daylight.
Tiger.
These are unusually adventurous. They seem totally unaware of the dangers. Although their eyes are just opening, they won't see clearly for another 6 weeks. They're the mother's first litter.
Bengal
and they're going to be
tigers.
quite a test for her. The tigress must pick them up by the scruff of the neck. It's a delicate operation.
So the
Too
baby
much
tiger's
pressure
fallen off,
and she'll hurt her cub.
and then
She can bite with a force of nearly 500 kilos. But this requires the gentlest
tigers
touch.
will rescue him.
Tigers usually have 2 or 3 cubs. 4 are quite a handful, and these already seem more challenging than most. The ratio between the sexes among newborns is usually equal. True to form, 2 of these cubs are male
A large
and 2 are
member of the
female.
cat family.
It will be rare indeed for all 4 of them to reach maturity. Many dangers lie ahead. At this size, they make a snack for even the smallest predator. Their mother must make sure that everyone is accounted for. With 2 back in the den and 1 on its way, there's only 1 straggler left to run.
You know about tigers?
The cub's contact cry makes sure he's not forgotten.
No.
As long as the cubs call, their mother is compelled to keep retrieving them. But this would try any mother's patience.
Tiger. Cheetah.
The cheetah is undisputed king of speed, holding nature's land speed record for 10 million consecutive years. It reaches top speeds of 75 miles per hour. But its acceleration is what's truly impressive. It leaves most of the world's fastest supercars in its dust. The Ferrari, Lamborghini, or McLaren is no match. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, or just 3 strides. Aerodynamics and a lightweight frame enable this astonishing acceleration, weighing in and more time in the air than on the ground. Twice during each stride, having all 4 feet off the ground at the same time. In a high-speed chase, the long muscular tail works as a stabilizing motor.
You know about cheetahs?
Grip like the cleats of a track shoe. These modifications provide the cheetah with increased traction and fast, sharp turns.
About prairie dog? Prairie dog is an animal. dogs. Goat.
Now, Gaz, just going to tell you every bit of a right, mate, okay? Out in the middle of nowhere, just follow behind, mate. Fucking oath, mate, you're looking good, Gary. Good shape, mate. That's it, mate. Stride it out. Yeah, good work, mate. Get the blood running. Fuck, bit of pace there. You stepped it up again. Fucking serious pace. Good work, Gary. Fucking, I'm doing fucking 30.
About goats. Goat. Canary. You know about canary? Canaries are yellow birds. Canary. Next one. Killer whale. Killer whale.
They are powerful and intelligent predators.
Killer whales?
Yet killer whales are, above all, families.
Killer whales
Families that hunt and play and travel together.
Killer whales.
Take a look into the hidden lives of creatures that rule like lords. Over one of the richest ocean wilds on Earth.
Ocean.
Who can make plants seem like a troupe of dancers.
Killer whale. Killer whales.
I point the camera, there is something looking back. Sensing nothing, either familiar or edible, the octopus puts up his guard.
Killer whales.
Which, for the most intelligent of all mollusks, means transforming its smooth body into a facade of menace.
About octopus. Killer whale. Next one. Hornet. Yes. You know hornets.
All it takes is one enterprising scout to find a honeybee colony. Mark it with a pheromone. Return with a band of natural-born killers. And make all hell break loose. The giant hornet is 5 times the size of a European honeybee. The defenders greatly outnumber the hornets. They know what their enemies want, and they will die trying to stop it. But 30 giant hornets can annihilate a colony of 30,000 bees in 3 hours. It's not even a battle. It's simply a massacre. their stingers penetrate the hornet's thick armor, the hornets continue to attack. After only an hour, the ground is thick with severed bee heads and bodies.
Hornets eat bees.
A few remaining soldiers make their last stand at the entrance. Every bee in the colony is dead or dying. Now the hornets will take what they came for. They will gorge themselves on honey. But their chief plunder is the honeybee larvae and pupae that can feed their young for weeks. As quickly as it began, the slaughter is over, and all is quiet again.
They are honeybees.
Within nature's intricate web of checks and balances, there is a place for payback.
Really fast and stuff. Awesome job, guys.
Obviously, all the snakes here. People come from all over the world just to see the snake dens here. A lot of children are a little more willing to hold the snakes and to interact with them. Sometimes the adults are a little more apprehensive, which I think is kind of odd, that it's almost like the fear.
There's a very limited number of these den sites, so all the snakes in an area have to go to that den site that's in their region, and so that's how you end up with literally tens of thousands of snakes.
Move around in your hand really fast and stuff. Awesome job.
That attitude about snakes is trying to... I like each other. They don't have dominance or hierarchies. They don't have territories set up like other animals would do in a similar situation.
A snake.
Let's get a picture in front of Big Snake, okay?
I like to call them the ambassadors of the reptile world. They're a great way for people to interact with wildlife.
Look at mommy and smile.
The garter snakes don't have teeth, and they feel cold when you touch them and stuff.
So they don't bite you. They just kind of move around in your hand really fast and stuff. Awesome job, guys.
Obviously, all the snakes here are harmless. The dens here at Narcissus have been set up through Manitoba Conservation, and the boardwalks have been made and for people to come visit with dogs.
Really?
Bye bye from